Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo probably felt pressure as well when they stepped onto the pitch, so same goes for us. I think it's one of the most mental sports there is. Obviously, sitting in your chair and behind your console isn't that tough physically, but mentally it's really draining, so I think you need to be ready for that.
I'm going to assume that you're probably going to score again very soon because you're incredibly good at this.
Hi, I'm Levi Weerd. I'm 21 years of age. I'm an AFC player, or better called FIFA from back in the days, for Team Liquid.
Did you ever think that you'd be playing games professionally?
For a living, no. When I was younger, I knew there was some money in the scene and I could maybe get some money from it, whilst I not had to work in the supermarket. But as I started, the years developed, the game has developed, I think esports has developed and is still developing. So yeah, to be thinking before when I was younger that I was going to be in this position, I would say no. I didn't think that it was possible, but when I started to grow up and got a bit older, I knew there was something in it. So at some point I started to believe in it, and yeah, I'm really grateful for the position I have right now.
You're going to be walking out on one of the biggest stages for esports in the world, the Esports World Cup. How are you feeling?
This is the biggest event of the year, not only for us as EFC players, I think for esports organizations in general. So yeah, obviously I'm feeling buzzing to play.
You're relatively new to Team Liquid and these facilities here. Why is this such a good place to train? Why is it important?
I think it's important to have a good environment with coaches, with players, with the staff behind the team. So you get a good chemistry. Obviously AFC is a 1v1 game, we don't play in a team, but you can still learn a lot from everyone. And I think in our team we are all friends, so obviously you want yourself to perform best, but if you don't have the chance because you got knocked out, you want some other guys of the team to perform at their highest level. And I think training and preparation is everything. The level you have in a tournament is going to be decided the weeks and months before, so that's how I think about it. And I think Liquid shares the same idea, and we do everything to our capabilities to have the best performance possible at the EWC. So we have a gameplay coach, which we have 3 at the moment. We're working with all the players. We're analyzing games from tournaments in the past or friendly games where we try things out and see what works, what doesn't work. We have performance coaches and mental coaches, which are helping us a lot in our head, which I think it's one of the most mental sports there is. Obviously, sitting in your chair and behind your console isn't that tough physically, but mentally it's really draining, so I think you need to be ready for that, and that's what they're helping us with.
Do they also prepare you for those moments when you're on the stage? Because there's quite a lot of fans cheering you on. It's very different from playing in your living room.
Obviously they have to, because I would lie if I said that it doesn't do anything to you at all. Obviously you feel nerves, you feel tense, but I think it's important to turn that into some motivation and a positive thing, because it's not something bad. Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo probably felt pressure as well when they stepped onto the pitch, so same goes for us. I think it helps us to concentrate and focus, or at least if I speak for myself. So it obviously depends per person how you react on that. I think it's something you can learn and goes with experience.
And how much of a difference can it make, the training that happens in the last few weeks beforehand?
Everything. Like obviously the flow you have in the tournament is also really important, but I would say preparation is at least 50%, because if you don't have a good preparation, the tournament is not gonna go how you want.
These big multi-esport competitions like the Esports World Cup, are they good for you as a player in terms of being amongst other esports players, maybe having more people watching?
I think it's something good for everyone involved. Also because it improves the chemistry in an organization. For example, the Dota players or Apex players or whatever, they might be watching us as well, because we can finish first as a whole organization, or we can get a ranking as a whole organization. To be honest, I'm not really into other games, but because of this tournament we can finish first or second. Obviously we're aiming for first, as Team Liquid was second already last year as an entire team. So I think it's a special one, because I've not seen a tournament before that's like this. For me personally, I just want to get as much points on the board as possible for Liquid. Obviously that will mean I perform good by myself as well. So yeah, enough motivation to hopefully get the trophy.
The Esports World Cup has a massive prize pot, and a lot of that money will go to the team that does the best. Is there more pressure because of the money that the team could be getting?
I would not say more pressure, because the pressure I put on myself is already there, so the prize money for me doesn't mean I get more pressure. But I think you can notice in the organization that it's a really big tournament, so on the other hand, there's more attention on it, which maybe can cause pressure, but I think I'm pretty cool in my head and it won't really do too much to me, and I hope I will not figure out something else. But last year we were kind of in the same position, and we also represented Team Liquid. I didn't really feel more pressure in that tournament, so I think it will be the same this year.
So a lot of famous football players have their own celebrations. Do you have one when you score, when you win?
I do.
Can we see it?
It's this one, and it stands for something. My first name is Levi, so that's the first L, and the other one is Jordan, which is a J, and that's the name of my brother.
I love that. So wait, can you show us again?
It's this one.
Amazing. Every time you score a goal, or just when you win the whole thing?
I'm not really the person who celebrates every goal, because you can get it back in your net straight away in a few seconds, but if I win the whole thing, you will definitely see this one.
Amazing. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
And hopefully we do. Thank you so much.